Hello everyone! Welcome to my channel! Today, we will take a look at 50 scary things that happen in the most unexpected places. Part 21. The letter she found under her pillow. A young woman was lying in her bed trying to sleep, but she kept tossing and turning. No matter how hard she tried, sleep wouldn't come. It was just a normal day, or so she thought. But as the night went on, strange things began to happen. Every time she closed her eyes, she could have sworn she heard a knock. At first, she thought it was her dog, but then she realized it wasn't. The knocking got louder and more insistent, and she could feel the bed shaking with each blow. She opened her eyes and saw a big, hairy hand reaching for her. She screamed and tried to get away, but it was too late. The monster had her and dragged her into the darkness. The next morning, her roommate came to check on her and found the bed empty. On the pillow was a letter written in blood that read, "I've been waiting for you." The roommate called the police, but they found no signs of a struggle or forced entry. Where could the girl have gone? What did the monster look like? And who sent her the letter? The police were baffled, and the case went cold. But years later, the roommate would never forget the terror in the girl's eyes as she vanished into the night. Nu 49. The creature that haunts the morgue. A man was working the night shift in a morgue when he saw something that made him question everything he knew about the world. He was alone in the morgue when he heard a loud crash. He turned around to see a huge, hairy creature standing over a recently deceased body. The creature reached out a clawed hand and grabbed the man's throat. He struggled to free himself from the creature's grasp, but it was too strong. Just when he thought he was going to die, the creature let go and disappeared into the shadows. He was left there in the dark, trembling and terrified. Number 48. The Ghost Ship. A group of friends decided to go exploring one night and stumbled upon an abandoned ship on the outskirts of town. As they approached the ship, they could feel a cold, eerie presence enveloping them. They could hear the sound of chains dragging metal moans, as if the ship itself was in pain. They decided to board the ship and explore, but quickly realized that it was a terrible mistake. They could feel the ship's malevolent energy all around them and knew they had to get out of there fast. Number 47. The Abandoned House. A group of teenagers dared each other to spend the night in an abandoned house on the edge of town. The house was rumored to be haunted, and locals warned them not to go there, but they didn't listen. As soon as they entered the house, they felt a cold, eerie presence watching them. They could hear footsteps creaking floorboards and whispers in the darkness. They tried to ignore it, but as the night went on, the paranormal activity intensified. They could feel icy cold hands touching them and see shadowy figures lurking in the corners of their eyes. Number 46. The Graveyard. A woman was walking through a graveyard when she saw a group of teenagers approaching her. They were laughing and having a good time, but their mood quickly changed when they saw her. They began to make fun of her and call her names. She tried to ignore them, but they kept taunting her until she snapped. She turned around and confronted them, but they only laughed harder. Suddenly, one of the teenagers stepped forward and lunged at her. She screamed and tried to get away, but he was too quick for her. He grabbed her and pulled her into the darkness. Number 45. The Clown. A man was driving home one night when he saw a group of clowns standing on the side of the road. They were dressed in bright, colorful costumes and were waving at passing cars. He slowed down to wave back, but quickly realized that something was wrong. Their smiles were too wide and their eyes were too blank. He rolled down his window to get a closer look, and that's when they struck. That concludes today's video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe for more content.